Hello everyone and welcome to QualityOldGames. Today we are having another video in How Good Is series in Medieval 2 Total War, and this time we are testing English Knights. And first we have against Horde battle, and I think we will pretty much utilize the same basic tactics we utilize with other heavy cavalry. So, a frontal charge, and as the unit tends to fight actually better if it's not pulled back, because these town militia tend to break quite fast. So we should be able to break at least some of these. As you can see, we are kind of stomping them on the ground. And now we are ready to pull back. Yeah. So that was actually quite impressive. That one unit actually demolished 2 enemy units. Oh, you are still fighting. Okay, and I think we are ready for round 2. And let's see if we could snipe the enemy general. Oh, that's actually blundering our charge over there. Yeah, that was quite nice. And oh, they're fighting to death over there. And then let's take care of the last one, I think. Okay, so yeah, clear victory. For heroic victory, we should have suffered some 40 casualties less. I think that this was not actually ideal performance here. I could have done better, at least a bit, but I doubt that it would go as far as for heroic victory, so diminishing those casualties by 40. So this is going to be clear victory, and I'm going to let it stand here. Okay, so we are doing against elite battle now, and let's hope that actually we can land a proper charge here. And this unit is in a key position because it should try to snipe the enemy general. That's, if it succeeds, our life will be so much easier, but alas, the enemy general is not willing to comply here, and this charge actually was a disaster over there, because now those units are stuck and they get butchered over there. So the enemy general is over there. So let's see if we could do something. Okay, that's at the very least some nice damage over there.
Only half the enemy force remains.
At the very least, this isn't glorious charge that will rout the enemy. Okay, nice. And let's hope they will break. At least some of them are breaking. And you could come back and do some charging. So by no means a heroic victory, but I think we will manage to get a clear victory from this one. Okay, so yeah, the game would label it heroic victory, but I think it's quite clear victory by the men remaining. Now the question once again is, would it be possible to get a real heroic victory so that we would have more than 300 men remaining? I think it might be theoretically possible, but at the same time it would require some, say, 5-6 attempts, and perhaps that would not be realistic. So, clear victory it is then. Okay, and once again we are having heavy cavalry versus heavy cavalry battle here, and well, I think much depends on how this unit once again performs. So the AI is relatively dumb here. It's not charging, so we land a free charge. And if this unit gets a proper flank, we should be able to do quite nicely over here. Well, at least that was not a flanking charge. But as you can see, the odds are actually pretty even.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Okay, so we have one enemy unit routing. Let's see if we could make it 2.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit of his army.
And then perhaps the last remaining or last flanking charge needed.
Behold how
Yeah.
all of Christendom
So-
will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
I guess it's quite clearly a clear victory. Once again, the performance was not quite optimal, in my opinion. That flanking charge could have been way better. Then again, I mean, it's always balancing the time. How much does it get to get the proper flank or rear charge, and how many casualties the enemy has time to inflict before that can be done. So, yeah, I guess it could have gone a bit better, but still, I think it could have been clear victory. Okay, and let's get going over there. So the main question is, can we hit them before they fire their first shots? And that's not the case. It seems that, yeah, they will get their shots off, and that will mean some casualties to us. And most likely will cost us the heroic victory. So the first enemies are beginning to break. If we can take down the enemy general over there, I think the rest of them will break rather soon as well.
Our men are with the enemy army.
Yeah.
Victory is ours. Let it be a salve upon our wounds.
Yeah, not an average victory, but clear victory. Then the final battle, I think we will try to hit the enemy infantry with these knights, and then let's see, could we actually take down the crossbowmen over there? And this unit once again is tasked in sniping down the enemy general. Let's see how we will do. Okay, as the crossbows are not turning around, we will try to smash them. And that's it for the crossbowmen. Nice.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. Only half the enemy force remains. Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, perhaps it's time to pull back a bit. Okay, perhaps that's not actually needed too much anymore. Okay, so the bodyguard is routing, and if we could land this charge well, I think we will break the feudal knights as well.
Behold how by the grace of God, our foe is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember this day remember it as the day of our most glorious victory.
Okay, once again, not quite clear, not quite heroic victory, but clear victory. And overall, 35 points out of 40, so a clear row of clear victories. And the requirement points, so the unit requires Earl stables to get, so the highest tier stables from a castle building. So that's only 1 point, that's rather sad for the unit. The overall availability is 4 units, or maximum availability is 4 units. So that gets 2 points. The cost is 860 florins, that means 1 point, and the upkeep is 250, meaning 1 point overall, 5 out of 18 from production results. And the unit's total score is thus 40 out of 58. And that actually puts the unit pretty much on par with quite a few other heavy cavalry units. So basically the score from the battles is pretty much the same as with other heavy cavalry units, 35. You can see quite many of there. Okay, some are getting 36. However, the requirements for English knights are quite high, and that puts the unit a bit down. So it's rather on par with other late game heavy cavalry units. And the verdict for the unit, practically as with other late heavy cavalry units in the game, the unit is rather obsolete. Of course, if you can get it, just get it, but do not aim for it, because feudal knights will perform quite as well, and they are much easier to get. So the unit is a good one, but comes a bit too late. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. You can also consider becoming a channel member if you want to support the channel, and very special thanks to existing channel members. Your support is greatly treasured. Have a great rest of the day. QualityOldGames out.